Amidst a torrent of warplane salvos on the Libyan capital Tripoli, the African Union is now calling for a cessation of hostilities 2 days after the UN no-fly zone was effected. Speaking to NTV on phone from Kigali, Rwanda, Foreign Affairs Permanent Secretary Ambassador James Mugume said the AU was against foreign military intervention in Libya.
Of course, the AU position was that, first of all, there should be cessation of hostilities. But the AU does not support the foreign intervention, and indeed the resolution itself does not authorize foreign intervention. It authorizes measures to create a no-fly zone.
His remarks come hours after the AU high-level ad hoc committee, which was supposed to fly to Tripoli to mediate between embattled President Muammar Gaddafi and rebels fighting to end his 42-year grip on power, was blocked. The ad hoc committee comprises AU Commission Chairperson Jean Ping, Presidents Mohamed Abdelaziz of Mauritania, Denis Sassou Nguesso of Republic of Congo, Amadou Toumani Touré of Mali, Jacob Zuma of South Africa, and Uganda's Yoweri Museveni. The AU, alongside the Organization of Islamic Conference and the European Union, will meet in 4 days' time to seek consensus in resolving this crisis. However, the AU seems to have been caught flat-footed, as plans were being mooted by some leaders that the Libyan crisis needed an African solution. 3 AU representatives at the UN voted in favor of a no-fly zone in the North African country. Since then, French, British and US warplanes have pounded Gaddafi's armory, leaving his military arsenal crippled. The attacks are apparently meant to swing the military pendulum in favor of the rebels fighting Gaddafi. Speaking to NTV, Dr. Aaron Mukwaya and Dr. Sabit Makara, both international relations experts at Makerere University, said that strikes against Gaddafi are legitimate.
But the point here in Libya is that it's not a question of oil, it's not fear of civil war. The question is that actually Gaddafi, they wanted to use Gaddafi as an example to other autocrats in Africa and in the Middle East to listen to their people.
Because if there is no such preventive measure, there is a likelihood of the government forces annihilating those forces that are considered to be against the leadership in Libya.
However, in light of the Afghanistan and Iraq debacles, the complexities of such a war present an unknown outcome.
The United States was worried of interference in Libya. They were not so forthcoming. That's why the question of saying who is leading and who is not leading, because they are engaged in so many activities which might alarm the Arab world.
The inherent contradictions about the enforcement of the UN Security Resolution by the EU, the US and France. Yes, the contradictions are likely to be there because first and foremost, it will appear as if it is an imposition on the Libyan society, but it might deprive the already existing rebel forces or insurgent forces of their legitimacy to claim victory.
The attacks by the allied forces also face a test of credibility after the US-backed Gulf state of Bahrain continues to maim and kill unarmed protesters. Emam Taizibwa, NTV 11.